Friends, welcome to my workplace at Ranaghat, West Bengal, India. This is a mature white non-intumescent cataract. Let us observe this surgery. This is the main incision on the posterior aspect of the limbus at around 135 degree. And now this is a side port on the left side of the main incision, about 2.5 clock hours away. And this is another side port on the right side of the main incision, about same distance away. And now an air bubble is injected into the anterior chamber, and the anterior chamber is filled up with this big air bubble. And now trypan blue 0.06% dye is applied over the anterior capsule of this white cataract. The dye is applied over all parts of the capsule, and immediately after applying, after about 5 seconds, the dye is washed out. Yes, if you stain the capsule underneath an air bubble, the staining is immediate and you save a lot of time. And now 2% hydroxypropyl methyl cellulose is used to fill off the anterior chamber. And now is the time to do capsulorhexis. And now as we incise the capsule, nothing comes out. So this is not intumescent cataract, this is a non-intumescent white cataract. In such cases, we can do rhexis at on-go very safely. The capsule doesn't tend to run to periphery. So this is a very satisfactory rhexis, about 5.5 millimeter in size and quite round. And now hydrodissection is done and the nucleus is rotated. Visco is injected again, and now is the time to introduce the tip of the phaco needle. This is easy tip from Oatley. The tip of the phaco needle is wide. The shaft is narrow, and because of this, the irrigation is very good and there is a lot of fluid around the narrow shaft, and the shaft doesn't touch on a single point of the anterior lip of the main wound, and it never causes wound burn. And this is submarine chop. You go through the substance of the nucleus, hold the nucleus very firmly and chop it. Now in soft cataracts, we can chop and eat. Don't have to make the nucleus into several fragments and then start chopping. We can just chop and engulf. Though this cataract is white, this nucleus is quite soft. It is with grade 3 nuclear sclerosis. This is the last nuclear fragment. It is emulsified and the nucleus management part is over. And now this is SPMC again. Go through the left side port and we can see some small nuclear bits. These nuclear bits are removed first before aspirating the cortex. By this time, My assistant is getting ready with bimanual irrigation aspiration, and the bimanual is ready by this time. And now I introduce the irrigating probe through the right side and the aspirating port from the left, and remove the sub main incisional cortex and the cortex from 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock. Yes, cortical cleanup is nicely done. Some fibers are still there at 9 o'clock, and those fibers are removed. And now in this case we have selected a hydrophilic acrylic single piece monofocal intraocular lens, and it has been implanted keeping the antechamber formed by irrigation. This is known as hydroimplantation. And now this is a bit of moxifloxacin. Now the side ports are hydrated. And these stab wounds get closed. Now this is the final lavage of the anterior chamber. Whatever viscous sticks to corneal endothelium is removed, directing a gentle stream of irrigating fluid towards the corneal endothelium. The antechamber is nicely formed and the case is concluded. Thank you very much for your attention. Hope this video will help you in developing your surgical skills. Be a great surgeon and serve your patients with love, respect, empathy, and great surgical competence.